he's done a phenomenal job. He would be my pick for Conference Coach of the Year, without question. I think there's a lot of guys that have done good jobs, but I don't think anybody's done a better job than Brad. And certainly, they played a hard schedule to start the conference off. I mean, you look at their games, and so it would be hard to have a great record playing those 6 games to start, but to start out 0-6, and then would they win like 8 league games in a row after that, something like that? I mean, it's pretty remarkable. He's done a fabulous job. He's a good coach, good guy, and he fits that university very well from the outside looking in. I think you get to play against Carroll and Forte and Juwan Evans, who may be as talented as any guy around. I read something yesterday that or maybe the day before, that a lot of people are touting Juwan Evans for a lot of national honors, All-American teams and things like that. So, which I think he's deserving. But I we just want to get better. We've been in this situation before, where we haven't probably closed the season out the way we'd like to, based on maybe clinching beforehand. But this is a time where I just hope our guys go down there and free mind and just play and love to play with each other, and know that time's coming to an end at some shortly, and we just want to make it last as long as we can, and make the most out of each opportunity. And this is certainly another opportunity. Saturday, if you guys haven't seen Gallagher when it's jumping, it's as good as any place in America. So I know that it's sold out. Brad Underwood texted me this morning to remind me that it was already sold out. So I think it'll be a great test for our guys, but our guys usually like playing in those type situations to be tested.
What are your thoughts on Phil Forte and what he's meant to that program?
Well, first of all, we recruited Phil, and his mother was a sorority, in the same sorority here as Julie Manning, and Dad played football here, when Danny was here. So we've known of Phil, and we recruited Phil, and I'm happy for he and his family with the success that he's had. People talk about Perry being around a long time. Phil's been around, came in the same recruiting class as Perry, and he's still there. But he's obviously a tremendous shooter that you can just tell has worked so hard on his game to get better each and every year. He's tough. He's obviously at least on the court an unbelievable role model in how he carries himself. And so I'm a fan. One thing as a coach, you can be a fan of other players on other teams, obviously, and there's a lot of them that I am, but certainly I'm a big fan of his.
From your eyes, do you see something that's clicked from them from 0-6 to now?
I people have said this, and I think it is true. They were pressuring so much early on, so much that I don't. They still pressure. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's quite as dramatic as maybe what it was early on. So I think their defense is not spread out quite as much, and those 3 guards are so good. They get the ball downhill. With us here, I don't know if you guys, it's like a 1-point game with 5 minutes left here. I mean, it was anybody's game, and we ended up playing fairly well down the stretch. But I like their personnel a lot, and I also think Zadillin has totally changed their team energy-wise. And then I also think now with his emergence, Leighton Hammonds has gotten really good of late in shooting the ball. So to me, they've got more pieces than what they did probably that they can count on than they did early in the season.